Hey, welcome back. The only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be. Ralph Waldo Emerson. This is FreeCodeCamp.org, and we are working on responsive web design certification. We're going to be doing all the FreeCodeCamp certifications this year in 2024. So, if you like the content, subscribe, follow along with me, and learn to code with me. All right, on to responsive web design certification. In this video, we are going to be covering Learn HTML Forms by building a registration form. And this video is going to be steps 41 to 60. All right, step 41. Okay, to give campers an idea of what to put in their bio, the placeholder attribute is used. The placeholder accepts a text value, which is displayed until the user starts typing. Give the text area a placeholder of I like coding on the beach. All right. Text area is going to have a placeholder equal to I like coding on the beach. Oop, there it goes. And I think it wanted us to put a dot, 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 dot. All right, see if that works. Yep, that works. So we are on to step 42. All right. All right. Step 42. With form submissions, it is useful and good practice to provide each submittable element with a name attribute. This attribute is used to identify the element in the form submission. Give each submittable element a unique name attribute of your choosing, except the two radio inputs. Okay. So name equals first name. Okay. Name equals last name. Oh, my internet connection's so slow today. Email name equals email. Right. Password input name equals password. All right. Says give a submittable element except the two radio buttons. So the two radio buttons are personal account or business account. All right, profile input name equals profile picture. Age name equals age. Okay, for the select name equals refer. Okay. Bio name equals bio. Then for terms and conditions, name equals terms and conditions. Where's the submit? All right, let's check. All right, congratulations. So that's that step. So basically, in every input element here, give you a second there so you can take a look and pause if you need to. In every input element, basically I put a name attribute that was the same as, to make it consistent and easy to read, I put the name attribute that was the same as the ID. And it says that it is useful and good practice to provide each submittable element with a name attribute. The attribute is used to identify the elements in the form submission. So I guess like if they're going to use the data from the form submission on the back end, they need the name attribute so they can determine what the value of that input was. At least that's how it seems. All right, that's it for step 42. On to step 43. All right, step 43. The HTML registration form is finished. Now you can spruce it up a bit. Start by changing the font to Tahoma and the font size to 16 pixels. All right. So we'll do font family Tahoma. All right. And then font size 16 pixels. All right. That passes. That's it for step 43. On to step 44. Step 44. Center the H1 and the P elements by giving them margin of 1 EM auto and align their text in the center as well. All right, so we'll target H1 and P elements, and we're going to give them a margin property set to 1 EM auto. Okay. And then align their text in the center. Text align center. Okay. Check. All right. It's step 44 on to step 45. All right, step 45. The center the form element by giving it a margin. So form selector. All right. Margin of 0 and auto. Okay. Then fix its size to a maximum width of 500 pixels and a minimum width of 300 pixels. Okay. All right. In between that range, allow it to have a width of 60 viewport width. All right. That's it for step 45. On to step 50. Or on to step 46, sorry. All right, step 46. During development, it is useful to see the field set default borders. However, they make the content appear too separated. Remove the border and add 2 rem of padding only to the top and to the bottom of each field set. Be sure to remove the padding from the left and right. All right. So we're going to target the field set elements. So we have our field set selector. So we're going to set border to none. All right. And then we're going to padding only on the top and the bottom. I don't know why this is going so slow right now. There we go. All right. Be sure to remove the padding from the left and right. So 'All right, code passes. On to the next. Give the field set elements a bit of separation. Select them and give them a border bottom of 3 pixels solid and that color. Three B, 3B, 4F. Border bottom. That's what I did wrong. All right. Should be it for 47. Yep. All right. On to step 48. All right. Step 48. The border of the last field set element looks a little out of place. You can select the last element of a specific type of the last of type CSS pseudo-class like this. Paragraph last of type. That will select the last paragraph element. Create a new selector that targets the last field set element that sets the border bottom to none. Okay. So field sets last of type. And then we're going to do border, bottom, none. Okay. That's it. That works. All right, on to step 49. All right, step 49. It would be nicer to have the label text appear above the form elements. Um, Select all inputs text area and select elements. Okay, so we'll do in, oh, input text area and select. All right. And make them take up the full width of their parents' elements. So width set to 100%. And then also add 10 pixel of margin to the top of the selected elements. All right. And set the other margins to 0. All right, there we go. Pikachu chooses you. All right. That's it for step 49. On to step 50. All right, step 50. For the second field set, you want the input and label text to appear on the same line. All right. Start by giving the input elements in the second field set a class of inline. All right. All right. That's it for step 50. On to step 51. All right. Step 51. Select only the inline elements. Okay. And give them a width of unset. Okay. Congratulations. On to step 52. All right. Add some space between the inline elements and the label by giving a right margin. Okay. So we're going to do margin and everything should be, so that should be 0, 0.5 rem, 0, 0. Code does not pass. Should have a margin right property of that. Hmm. I'm trying to remember how to set the margin. Can't. Margin of right margin. Set other margins. So it's top, must be top left, bottom right. So 0, 0. Probably not. Let's see. Uh, Maybe it's the other way. Maybe it's the right is first. Let's try that. Should give the top is 0. So this must be top. So let's swap this one with this one, I'm thinking. All right. I'm just going to do margin right and then set the other margins to 0.
Not rem, em. That's what I was doing wrong the whole time. All right, finally. That's it for 52. On to step 53. All right. If you look close enough, you will notice the inline elements are too high on the line. Okay. To combat this, set the vertical align property to middle. Hmm. All right. Congratulations. That's it for step 53. On to step 54. All right. To make the input and text area elements blend in with the background theme, set their background color. So targeting input and text area. We're setting background color to hexadecimal 0A0A23. And then border is going to be 1 pixel solid with a hexadecimal 0A0A23. Okay. All right. On to step 55.
All right. Currently, if you type in the input or text area elements, you will not be able to see the text. Also, their height is too small to be easy to use. To fix this by setting the color to FFFFF and setting their min height to 2EM. All right, congratulations. On to step 56. All right, you want to select the element to remain with a white background, but now it's not getting the same min height as the input. And text area. Move the min height property, excuse me, and the value so that all three element types have the same min height value. Select, then select the element, then, and the select element still has a white background. Okay. So it says you want the select element to remain with the white background, but now it's not getting the same min height as the input and text area. Move the min height property and value so that all three element types have the same min height and value, and the select still has the background white. Okay, so I must have done a selection for input and text area. Input text area and select. Input and text area. Okay. But the select. Hmm. So I think we'll just do a new selector. So input and text area, and then I'll do input text area and select. So it's a selector for these three. All right. And then I'm going to move the min height into here. Okay. Let's check. Sorry, your code does not pass. You should move the min height property and value to the input text area select. Input text area select. Did I already have? I already had one, so I didn't have to make one. Okay. So we will move this up here and get rid of the one I just created. All right, let's try now. All right, congratulations, code passes. That's it for step 56. So in step 56, all we did was move the min height and its value from this area to this area. All right, on to step 57. All right, step 57. To style the submit button, you can use an attribute selector, which selects the element based on the given attribute value. Here is an example. Input name equals password. The above select input elements with a name attribute of value password. Okay, the above selects input elements with the name attribute of value of password. Now, use the attribute selector to style the submit button with a display of block and a width of 60. Okay. To style the submit button, you can use an attribute selector, which selects an element based on given attributes. Here it is an example. So inputs type equals submit. Right. And we want to give them a display of block and a width 60%. Okay, let's check it. Congratulations, your code passes. That's it for step 57. On to step 58. Step 56, 58. With a display of block, the submit button sits flush against the left edge of its parent. Okay. Use the same technique used earlier to center the form to center the submit button. All right. So if we look at form, we did margin 0 auto. So let's try that in here. 0 auto. All right, that works. All right, congratulations. That's it for step 58. All right, on to step 59. Right. To make a submit button look more in line with the rest of the form, give it the same height as the other fields. 2 EM. Okay. Also increase the font size to 1.1 rem. 1.1 REM. All right. That's it for step 59. On to step 60. All right. To make the submit button appear more distinct, give it a background color. Okay. X 3B, 3B, 4F, and a border color of white. All right, let's check. All right, congratulations. The code passes. All right, that is it for this section. If you like the content, please subscribe and follow along with me, and let's learn how to code this year. All right, I'll catch you guys in the next video, and we'll finish up this registration form.